It's an Indian summer afternoon. Perfect conditions for football, and off we go on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018, drafted #1 overall the subsequent year, Kyler Murray.
I loved his quote during the week. Back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger, throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks, led to the loss. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here, up to the 34. The numbers for him from a week ago: 3 catches, 91 yards, and a touchdown.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy that defenses had better focus on.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Got a man, that's Trent Sherfield. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often. But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Partner, doesn't seem like it, but that's a tough spot for a kicker. First drive of the game, and they're calling on him. He should be warmed up. He should be into the game, but sometimes it's almost like, oh, what now already? Can't they put it in the end zone? What's going on here?
Yeah, he's probably saying, if you can't get it in the end zone, can you give me a 30, 40-yarder? A long one, and he can't connect. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. It's a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon, and they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Guys 7. 51 to Mike. 51 to Mike. Too low. 51.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progression. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, it should open up his running game, too. Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give him 7 there on the first down carry. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
2nd and 3. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell, and it's 3rd and short.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And some room to run now. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 55 yards. So he rips off a great run and shows you why this year he's top 10 in rushing in the league.
And looks like he's trying to move up fast on the leaderboard, doesn't he? Top 10, looks like he's running to get into the top 5.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Murray going to throw. And this is Shepard on the catch. And him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Murray. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Out of the end zone. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. 3rd and 2, and here's Murray. And he's got it. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
Let's go.
Throwing again, Murray. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. The Steeler defense proving its mettle here. And now this is 3rd and goal. Murray now, 3rd and goal. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. So he gets an early chance to redeem himself, and he's able to put that one through.
And how happy is he that he's able to get that second chance so quickly after the first miss, gets his confidence back up, and who knows, they may need him for an even bigger kick later in the game.
Go, let's go.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. They'll look to throw here on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football. Body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Catch made here by Campbell. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Gets it to Gordon. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by
Hey, I
about
have a question.
If that. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
What up?
Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And it may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't it?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the
Would you
line of scrimmage.
possibly know how to remove a 9-9 Cam Newton from a set, or which one to find him in, because by mistake on the card I added him to a...
The Saints on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The Saints on
I
third
don't
down,
do ultimate
just 1
football
for 3
ILL,
thus
try
far.
find
This
out.
is 3rd and 4. Here's Murray. And this is going to be incomplete. Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route, You are conscious
Is
of all
this
the
Rust
bodies
Dog?
and the traffic in there. But let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down with the football and absorb whatever else happens after that.
No.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 16. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense
you
here,
can hear me
first
now,
and
though,
10.
huh? Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me, man.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling,
Yes.
but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
Yeah, if you're talking about for Ultimate, are you talking about Ultimate Football? Ultimate Team? I don't really play Ultimate, but I could try to find out for you.
60 Pittsburgh. Mike 51. Alpha.
Back to throw now on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. So that throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up
If you
second
could
and
find out,
6.
please let me know.
Second and 6.
Yeah, for sure, bro. We'll do.
Campbell making the catch. Now a loose football. The ball
So
comes out,
wrapped,
and this is
dude.
picked up by
So
the
wrapped,
Saints.
man.
And
Come
they
on.
will set up shop at their own 41-yard
Do you,
line.
We have seen
you
this
found me on
before, and
Facebook,
we know
message
coaches
me
preach about
or
this and
something,
work on it
or
all the time.
after this game,
Catch
I'll
the
get
ball.
back. I'll get back
know
to
there's
you.
going to be some traffic
Drop a
somewhere.
link.
They've
You
gotta put it
stream.
away
Drop a
and
link.
secure it as they try and get downfield.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. But what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down,
Do you
go
have
to a second
Instagram by
option,
any
and go
chance?
ahead and take the ball
Nah,
that's in front of him.
Instagram, I don't.
Second down.
Why didn't he
It's
fumble that
Lindsay,
shit?
and that'll hurt
I've
the
been wanting to
average
make
a bit as
one,
this time they're able to
like
get it
a
behind the line.
for
That'll
my
be a loss of a yard,
code
and it
gaming, like my
leads to a
YouTube.
third down.
I go kind of hard on
He
this
has
every
elite
once in a
instincts from
while.
his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Right. 55. Here we go. Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end.
Throwing is Murray on third down. And that is incomplete.
What the fuck? You see that?
Can I give you my number?
So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to
Yeah.
build off the
Yeah,
turnover.
go ahead, man.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football, but you're exactly right.
Shoot
It looks
it.
like they're going to have to punt this one away, and it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the
Chase,
defensive play?
answer
Yeah,
her, bro.
and they
Go in
had
there
all
and
that
answer
momentum
her.
after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other
Something about
direction.
your TV.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line.
Fuck around,
A
gonna
good
fumble
return
it,
there,
work
call
around
it
that.
13 yards. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field.
Feel like running it,
They've
man,
shown
but I know
precious
Gordon's
little
old
here
ass gonna
offensively
get
thus
hurt.
far as they try again
My
with a
number is
first down now.
17863172747.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And
All right,
he's
for
going to lose
sure,
yardage
for
here
sure,
back
man.
to the
I'll hit you up. I'll try to
14-yard
figure
line.
that out.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard.
Are
and
you
it'll
on,
be second down.
Madden
Example right
Madden
there. How this
pages,
defense
man. That's
really
probably
is
good.
winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Look up
Yeah,
the
right
Madden,
there, the line
and
of
that's a
scrimmage,
good
'cause they're
place
dominating it. It
to
allows
check
their
out.
interior guys to get upfield.
There's a lot of
and spill
Madden
into the
heads in there.
backfield.
Go to,
so how are you going to combat that?
Recruit
You know,
or
because they're
PS4
bringing your
Madden
tight end,
on
keep
Facebook.
him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Back to throw. He's got his tight end, David Njoku.
Good work, boy.
And up to
Good
the
work,
35 before they're able to knock him
Yeah,
down.
I would check on
It's a Pittsburgh
Facebook
first down, a gain
and
of
go
13.
to Madden 20,
Well, sometimes
recruit
our pregame
pages
meetings
and,
do pay off, don't they? What do the guys
stuff
in
like
the
that.
locker
I
room
think
call
they even have
Well,
an
they said it with a
ultimate team
chuckle. They
page.
called him old reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Balazs.
Damn, I ran the
He'll
wrong
get
way
two,
with that.
maybe
I should have went to
three
the
near
outside. I mean,
37.
inside
A
one.
short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They run it with Balazs.
Damn, these fools are not blocking, man. They're just letting someone through, and then not only do they let someone through, but they don't block. My dudes ain't that bad, man.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
Dude, that's fucking garbage, bro.
He'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, man.
Goes down once more.
This is so fucking
The Saints going to call the
dude.
first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Motherfucker can't release a damn ball.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back. And that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that.
Come on,
He'll
why
be
didn't he
hoping to
fucking
continue
fumble
that
it, dude?
trend. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Murray. It's hauled in by Shepard.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. The open man is Smith.
I should
And they're
have
able to get this one across the 35. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Murray now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Here comes the Saints punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get in field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you call multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position.
You gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. You gotta be fucking kidding me, bro.
Whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left
fucking
in the first
take 15 seconds off the damn clock.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This will be from 56 yards out.
Damn it.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good. I
thought that was going off, bro. I really thought it was going to.
So we've reached halftime. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight.
Go, man. We gotta put some
Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals. The combined output in half number 1 could be first touchdown wins. Now on the return here, we've got an injured player down there. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon.
Good block. This motherfucker lost his speed.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They got to feel pretty good about that one.
2nd and 5. His throw incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the
oh, fuck, bro. What
there,
the
really
fuck was that?
Precise he's been throwing.
Ain't that some bullshit?
Oh, that's a perfect word for it.
Ain't that some bullshit, bro?
Better, 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Back to throw here. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
A throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Balaj. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. 1st and 10 right at the 20.
Check. Mutz 56. Mutz 56.
He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll set up to throw. They'll set up the screen.
Why is he spinning by himself? He does that every fucking time, dude. Why does he spin by himself when he's wide open? All I'm doing is pressing forward.
That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, I'm going to just spin for no reason.
Credit him on that one because they tried to fool him, right? Tried to trick him, ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw.
Fuck, I had someone on
Incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off.
What up, what up? Who's watching? Someone jumped on. Who's on?
Quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on.
Who with me?
You go
Who with me?
downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Now Murray off play action. He's got Smith.
Come on, man. How'd that dude have all day? And I brought blitz, dude.
Midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the
Bro,
run game because You know those defensive ends, they're like in a Spurs.
Hey, if that's computer, I don't care what they say. That's a pick, bro. Dude's a fucking sitting on it.
So on that play, defense was in the zone. They
Griffin
ran a
sitting
crossing
on it.
route
That's
offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication.
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Check.
Another run by Lindsey. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 7 yards.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
On 2nd down now. It's Lindsey.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yards shy of the end zone. It's a nice pickup at 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
They'll try to run with Lindsey.
Of course. Of course.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Of course.
Effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And once again, the Saints are back out in front.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys
that shit was so whack,
the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness. You got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj. An explosive 38-yard pickup.
Here we go.
Tell you what, partner, you get the football in his hands, just give him a little bit of open space. As we just saw, he can make you pay.
And he wasn't the top option there, but check down turned into 1st down and then some. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll look to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Paris Campbell, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers have once again taken the lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant.
This shit crazy though. I'm gonna have to play.
And receivers love
I'm gonna have to play
because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
Oh, my God, dude. I got 2 players right there to make a play. 2 players.
It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10.
Get the fuck out of here, bro! God! Why can't a superstar, 99 overall, can't make that jump, huh? Let's watch this. Okay, playmaker. Oh, yeah, nope. Nope, we won't even go for it. What kind of fucking garbage bullshit is this, man?
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Vita Vea, his second sack of the night.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. To throw is Murray. He'll find Lindsey here. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now Murray. Going left side here, and it's complete.
What's up, bro?
And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Don't be mad.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And his kick is no good. And just
this boy need a new kicker. This boy done lost his game.
Listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their background. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
Are you fucking kidding me right now, bro?
There and it's 2nd down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
2nd and 11. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. A toss play. Gordon. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a 1st down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from.
That X-Factor cornerback,
you have to take a few chances.
I don't know how you worry about someone and cover that flat.
It'll be second down. And the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Yeah, good job.
Kalen Balaj, his
These
second
boys
touchdown on the
giving me
season.
a run.
And the Steelers, they
run.
broaden their lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in... Oh, this is blocked. Now it's scooped up, but this is a live football. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, times have definitely changed on the
I want to see
PAT,
turnover. Watch it.
Watch it. A lot more
Come on, boy. Get
goes
smacked.
into this play from both sides.
Yeah, because let's face it, a lot of time on extra points, the effort is not what it is when you're trying to block a field goal.
No doubt about it. And before, when the ball was snapped on the 2-yard line, it was really a virtual chip shot. Now everyone believes they can get to it and knock it away, and we know how crucial every point is. So the defensive guys, they spent a lot more time trying to get that done, which means there's more pressure on the offensive guys trying to kick it.
First down, Murray. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Oh my God, dude. This Madden's broke. This Madden's broke. What the fuck was that? The fuck was that? That's the second time. That's the second time it didn't allow me to do that.
Any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pumps from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. And they'll get this down to the 10. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
To throw, it's Murray. And this is Shepard on the catch.
What the fuck? What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
To have that big
2, 3.
Each and every time.
3 guys in tackling
position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can
one
make
after
plays,
another.
and
Whack.
that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is down to 2.
This is fucking dumb, dude.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken in at the 1.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby.
Pittsburgh.
That's your job. That's your job on the line, boy. That's your job.
And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. A big-time special teams play here in the 4th quarter to extend their lead.
That's right. Big boy special. Big boy special right there.
Your chances of winning the game really jump up in a big way. Now, I'll let our analytics friends quantify it and give us the exact numbers, but that's what coaches talk about all the time, that extra momentum, that extra bounce you get from a special team score.
I don't have any analytics.
Yeah, I would have done that too.
I'll claim them.
My D's scary. My D is scary, though.
Back out there for the next possession. And after the slow start, the numbers show he has really straightened things out. How often sometimes is that you come into a game and the defense is game planned a little differently than you expected?
More often than maybe people realize, so adjustments are often a big part of each and every game, and it's not just getting to halftime. It's series to series to make it work, and being able to hang in there when there's no adversity early and see them able to flip it around, it's kind of gratifying for a team to watch, especially for a coach.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Murray now to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Fuck that man.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Murray now on 1st down. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Murray. And that is incomplete.
Bang, 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 bang.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Probably.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to throw. Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Vita Vea in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Another try after the 1st down sack. Murray. It's hauled in by Shepard. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Murray going to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 15.
You gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. If old boy's hurt, that's some bullshit.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
They'll
set up a throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning
Okay,
point
for one, I pressed L1. I held L1. That's high throw, right? L1's high. No, was that high? Motherfucker threw it inside and fucking mid-range low.
And that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
Ain't no point in having that fucking
their strategy
in this game if that ain't gonna happen.
You would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Lindsey. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Murray to throw. To Shepard, complete over the middle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. To throw is Murray. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now Murray. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Murray, one final try. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They can't stop us.
Column for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know people watching this were thinking to themselves, man, that was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark,